Ghostly tales, yet mirrors of human life. Hey everyone! Welcome to Encountering Chinese. Ghostly Tales from Zhai. Today, I'm going to tell you a story called Wang Shixiu. In Luzhou, there was a man named Wang Shixiu, born strong and robust, capable of lifting a large stone mortar used for pounding rice. Both Wang Shixiu and his father were skilled at playing football. Unfortunately, his father met with a tragic accident and drowned in the Qian River during a boat trip when he was in his 40s. About 8 or 9 years later, Wang Shixiu went to Hunan for business. One night, the boat he was on anchored by the shore of Dongting Lake. As Wang Shixiu gazed from the ship's rail, he saw a full moon rising from the east, casting its reflection on the clear lake like a white ribbon. While he was admiring the beauty of the night, he suddenly noticed 5 people jumping out of the lake. They were carrying a large mat, spreading it flat on the water surface. The mat was quite large, covering an area of about half an acre. They arranged food and drink on the mat, and the utensils made some clinking sounds, but these sounds were gentle and not like the clatter of ceramic or porcelain. After a while, 3 of them sat on the mat, while the other 2 stood by serving. Among the 3 sitting, one wore yellow clothes, and the other 2 wore white. They all had black headscarves tied around their heads, standing high and covering their shoulders. This attire was very strange and peculiar, something Wang Shixiu had never seen before. Unfortunately, the moonlight was faint, and he couldn't see very clearly. The 2 attendants were dressed in brown clothes, one looking like a child and the other like an old man. The one in yellow clothes said, "Tonight's moonlight is splendid. This beautiful scenery is worth celebrating with a hearty drink." One of the individuals in white clothes remarked, "Tonight's scenery is reminiscent of the scene when the South Sea god, King Guangli, hosted a feast on Lihua Island." The 3 of them continued to toast each other, raising their cups for hearty drinks. However, their voices gradually diminished until Wang Shixiu couldn't hear anything. The boatman, seeing this, hid inside the boat, too scared to move. Wang Shixiu carefully observed the old man standing serving the wine, finding an astonishing resemblance to his father. However, when he spoke, the voice was different from his father's. As the midnight hour approached, suddenly one of them said, "With the bright moon tonight, we should play a game of football for joy." Immediately, Wang Shixiu saw the young child dive into the water and retrieve a large round ball, about the size of 2 clasped hands. The ball seemed filled with mercury, translucent and sparkling with a silver light. The 3 individuals who were seated all stood up. The person in yellow called the old man serving wine to join them in playing football. With one kick, the old man sent the ball over 10 feet high, shining brightly in mid-air, making it difficult for anyone to open their eyes. Suddenly, the ball flew towards Wang Shixiu, landing directly in the boat he was on. Wang Shixiu felt an itching sensation at the tip of his foot and instinctively kicked the ball out with force. He sensed that the large ball was light and soft. However, His powerful kick seemed to have punctured the ball. The ball flew more than 10 feet high, leaking some light from the middle. The light created a brilliant rainbow in the night sky as the ball descended. Finally, with a whoosh sound, the ball rapidly plunged into the water, resembling a comet streaking across the sky and falling into the water. Immediately, the water emitted a sound like boiling, bubbling for a moment before settling down. The people on the mat were infuriated, shouting, "Who is this intruder ruining our enjoyment?" However, the old man laughed and said, "The ball was kicked well. This kick is our family's unique skill, the meteor hook." The person in white expressed dissatisfaction with the old man's casual response, angrily stating, "We are all angered, why are you so cheerful? Hurry up and capture that arrogant fellow with little whoopee, or else, your thighs will meet the stick." Seeing the situation, Wang Shixiu realized that he couldn't escape and felt no fear. He raised a large knife, standing at the bow of the boat, prepared to confront the group. In the blink of an eye, the young child and the old man appeared before Wang Shixiu, each wielding weapons. As Wang Shixiu focused on the old man, he was indeed his father. Overwhelmed with emotion, he cried out, "Father! I am here." Startled, the old man, realizing the situation, met his son's gaze with a melancholy expression. Seeing this, the young child hastily retreated. The old man spoke to Wang Shixiu. "My son, quickly hide, otherwise, we will all perish." Before his words could settle, the 3 individuals from the mat had already boarded Wang Shixiu's boat. These 3 people had dark complexions, and their eyes were larger than pomegranates. They seized the old man and attempted to leave. Wang Shixiu fiercely struggled with them, causing the boat to sway violently until the cable snapped. With a swift strike, Wang Shixiu cut off the yellow-clothed person's arm, who then fled. One of the white-clothed individuals charged towards Wang Shixiu, who swiftly beheaded him. The severed head rolled into the water, emitting a thud sound before sinking. Wang Shixiu intended to cross the lake swiftly under the cover of darkness. Suddenly, he observed a large mouth emerging from the water. As he peered into the abyss, it resembled a bottomless well. The water around the large mouth surged into it, creating a banging sound. Abruptly, the massive mouth spewed out a water column, generating towering waves that seemed to touch the stars, causing all the boats on the lake to shake violently. People on the boats were terrified. Wang Shixiu's boat happened to have 2 large stone drums, each weighing over 100 caddies. Wang Shixiu immediately lifted one drum and hurled it towards the gaping mouth in the lake. The drum crashed down, creating a thunderous roar, and then the waves gradually subsided. Wang Shixiu threw another drum, and the lake surface became calm. Suspecting that his father had turned into a ghost, the old man explained, "I was originally not dead. Back then, we were a group of 19 people drowned in the river, all devoured by demons. I was spared because of my skill in playing football. Later, that demon offended the water god of the Qian River and moved to hide in Dongting Lake. The 3 people you saw were actually fish spirits, and the ball they kicked was a fish bladder. Father and son rejoiced at their reunion, setting sail towards home without waiting for dawn. When daylight arrived, the others on the boat found a large fish fin on the deck, about 4 to 5 feet long, likely the arm of the yellow-clothed fish spirit that Wang Shixiu had severed during the night. Alright. That's all for today's ghostly tale. Wang Shixiu. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Please also encourage everyone to comment and share more. We'll see you in the next episode.